Good morning. I'm your host, BKP. It's Thursday morning, and you're watching Good Morning from the Office. I want to start this show a little different than some of the other networks I pulled up at 6 a.m. I'll discuss that later, but I want to stay focused right now on this, okay? Mike Pence, our vice president, let's put up Pence, the first Pence picture. The Vice President of the United States, that's the Vice President, at a ceremony in Hawaii welcoming, I think it's 55, I'm pretty sure it's 55, but welcoming the remains from the North Korean, from the Korean War, okay? There is the second one from North Korea, the second picture. And let me say something here, that's the second picture of the boxes that hold the remains of, I'm pretty sure it's 55 that have come home from North Korea. Now, before we put our last picture up, this is what's important to me this morning. While others cannot figure some things out, while others are upset about President Donald Trump meeting with the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. You know, Donald Trump has more respect for the men and women that serve this country, that wear the uniform, that have gone on before us to protect this country and protect my right this morning of freedom of speech. And he actually said thank you, and he will get criticism today for saying thank you to Kim Jong-un. And he's working very hard to try to solve that problem. This is an amazing sight in America this morning, these boxes. It should be a reminder to each and every one of us. Now, show me this last picture here. There you go. Those are American flags. They've waited for what, 50 some years? Is it 58, 57? I know what you're saying. At least I could have come on here and had a couple of these facts correct. Maybe one of the networks will fact check me. But what has it been since the end of the North Korean War? And we see those boxes. Now, we are one of the few countries in the world that will go to the extent that we do here to verify. It may take months, it may take years to do the forensics on those remains to identify them and to make sure they are actually some of our men that are still, that have come home from North Korea. There's still so many more that need to come home. But I wanted this morning in America to say every once in a while we've got to step back and look at what's important and cut all the divide, cut through the mist of all the divide right there. So one last look at the 50-some remains, possible remains of some of our men that were coming home from North Korea. That's such a sight, and a ceremony this morning that Vice President Pence was at. Now we're going to take a brief break right here. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to put up our break card. 10 seconds. Don't leave, okay? Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. This is how you find the show. I didn't want to say anything in those first 3 or 4 minutes that was politically charged, which I probably did, or just anything that took away from what was important there. Now I'm going to say any damn thing I want. Well, I can't say too much because it's Thursday and it's Carla's Corner at 8:30. And I've got an unofficial written deal to try to remain somewhat calm, nice, Cool, collective, no bad words on Thursday morning. We'll see how that goes, all right? So if you'd like to reach the show, it's 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700, or you can send me an email, chief@fetchernews.com. Follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Follow us there. Instagram, Facebook. Find us on Facebook, Fetcher News, FYNTV. Don't forget Team FYN Sports. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. You can get us right there. You know what? Thursday's one of my favorite days, Amanda. Okay? What the heck? Are you even here? You're supposed to say why. I mean, huh?
Why is it your favorite day?
One of. Who the hell are you, Lonnie? Pay attention.
Why is it one of your favorite days?
Because it means it's almost Friday.
Amen.
And what? No, I didn't. I wasn't preaching. I wasn't saying, sister, can I get an amen? But it's almost Friday. Okay. What that means, okay, is we're gonna have Ask the Doc Friday morning. We're gonna be at Sycamore Crossing. If the rain, we may be at Circuit World. We better do a weather pattern. We may be at Circuit World in Blue Ridge. I love this. We're at Sycamore Crossing. It is great. We're outdoors. It's beautiful. But we have this great indoor venue where we do the show at Circuit World in Blue Ridge, and we do it through the winter months and the fall there. So we may be there. We'll have to check. But anyhow, it's Ask the Doc, okay? And then we have the All-Star Political Panel. And then we have North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton. That'll be back tomorrow. We just took a little hiatus last week, but that'll be back tomorrow. North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton. And we have a special on that. You don't want to miss that. We're going to have a special show tomorrow. And then our Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. So that's why I can't wait for Fridays. And I really like Thursday. Now, Thursday we have started a new segment. I wanted to... I get a little, I go on Facebook and I see people do Throwback Thursday. Does Throwback Thursday bother you, Amanda? Have you ever got involved in that? What do you think of the old Throwback Thursday? What say you? Make it quick, will you?
I enjoy Throwback Thursdays.
Okay. Well, today we start at 9:30, BKP's Throwback Thursdays. Okay? Comes a little story, couple pictures. I went home this past weekend, I have a home. I went home this past weekend, and Mom and I went through boxes, and I have enough pictures for 2 years of Throwback Thursday, maybe even more, okay? And you know what I also have, Amanda? I have pictures to validate stories I've told. I mean, I've told stories to people like, really? I brought the pictures. So today at 9:30, we start Throwback Thursday with BKP. And at 8:30, it's Carla's Corner. And then back at 9, Political Talk with your host. Now, let's see if I can get... You know what? Do you like coffee, Amanda?
You know the answer to that.
Was it yes or no?
It's a most definite.
Most definite. Okay. I like black coffee. I don't like cream and sugar, nothing. I just like a cup of black coffee, okay? And they asked me, do you want room for cream and sugar? No. But yesterday, I wrote this on Facebook, and I know there's going to be some people that are going to say, did you really do this? And I did. I really did this. The Georgia GOP... You better wake up. That would be the Georgia Republican Party. You better wake up and smell the black coffee brewing. Yes, I said it. I said it. And for those politically correct out there, the African-American coffee brewing, whatever you want to call it. But you better wake up, Republican Party, and smell the black coffee brewing. Now, did I really say this? So Stacey Abrams brings in a little cream and sugar. That would be Obama, right? Black coffee, cream and sugar. I don't know, right? Cream and sugar, Obama. But on this show, let's get something straight for you people that better be back here at 9 because I'm going to bring this home for you, okay? On this show, who told you that so goes Georgia, goes the country. Who told you? That's right. Amanda, me, right? I told you, right? Day one. Now, Obama released his first round, okay? Very first round of endorsements yesterday. Now, the media is talking about how he snubbed, the Democrat socialist with three names. I forget her name up there in New York. He snubbed her. But Obama made sure in his very first round, Eric Holder, Obama, they have been working on Georgia. They feel Georgia is harvest, it's fertile ground, it's ready to harvest. That's what they feel. They feel that the Georgia Republican Party has put themselves in a little bit of a box in a couple places, and the field is ripe. It's ready to, and they have been working on this for a long time. Now, if you just tuned in for the first time today, you need to check in with our regular viewers for years that have been on this show and have sent me information, has worked with me, and know that right here on this show, we have talked about for years, and the last year, and especially the last 6 months, how this ground is fertile for not a blue wave. Now, I don't believe in a blue wave, but how they feel this ground is fertile to make some moves, to shatter some things, okay? First of all, governors. You need a Republican governor in the state, okay, when it comes 2020. It's really hard not really, but it can be difficult for a sitting president to campaign in your state without the support of your governor, okay? With the exception of John Kasich, because nobody needs John Kasich's support for any damn thing, right, up in Ohio. But it's really hard, okay? It helps. Anything they can do to crack the South. They cracked North Carolina. They cracked Virginia. I don't know. I just know this so well. I can't even, words can't describe. They cracked Virginia. They cracked North Carolina. Now, if they could crack Georgia, but none other than the Republicans have put this in place. So yesterday, Stacey Abrams, Obama gets first round, goes to Stacey Abrams, okay? Stacey Abrams is running to lead one Georgia. Stacey Abrams is running to lead one Georgia where everybody has the opportunity and everybody's voice is heard. Barack Obama. Election day. Look at that endorsement. Smiling all the way. Jeez. Now, wait a minute. That is an endorsement right there. Wow, Stacey Abrams doesn't stand a chance. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, hold the horses. Amanda, I need to know, well, anyhow, I don't need to know it now. They want to do anything they can to bring out the black vote in Georgia. I mean, if they can bring out that first Obama vote, the vote that came out the first time, that very first time, this bright young man, this hopeful young man here as he ran for president of the United States back in the, 2010 he became president, right? Oh, that was in 8 years, right? So 2010, back that very first election, the black vote that came out and such hope for this young man here, that's what they want to duplicate in Georgia. So they want you to inspire. Obama will come to Georgia and do rallies. Now, my hope today is to anger every Georgia Republican out there. I don't care how you feel about me when we're done today. My goal is to anger every single Georgia Republican to the point you get off your keister and get to work. I don't want to know if you're happy where I'm concerned at the end of the show. I want you so angry at what's happening out there that you're going to get out and get to work. You're not just going to put up a Facebook post, please don't get, or say I'm praying for you. I understand, okay? You know, let's not go there, okay? But I'm not being hypocritical. I'm just saying that. Now, so the first black African-American, whatever he may be, Kenyan, I don't care, Hawaiian, Samoan, whatever the hell he is, but the first black African-American president made sure in the first round of endorsements that he endorsed the possibly first black African-American female governor in the history of America. Well, wait, it gets even better. Let's put this picture up. Let's go ahead and put the picture up of find me. I had her in here somewhere. Where in the world's all my pictures? Get the, is that Thornton? You got Thornton? You get me the picture of Thornton up? You got a chance there? Thornton, I want Thornton and Laws. Janice Laws and Ortha Thornton. Either order, if you'll just find me those two, okay? Now, here is Otha Thornton, whatever his name is, running for. Now, this guy is a veteran, okay? Democrat running for state school secretary, superintendent of schools, state superintendent of schools. This guy's running for this, okay? Against Richard Woods. Not a bad resume with this guy. Doesn't seem to be outrageous, but we'll see what his statements are. But, okay, he's African American. So if you'll come out and vote for him, you may come out and vote for Stacey Abrams. If you'll come out because Barack Obama tells you to vote for Stacey Abrams, you may vote for him. They could be trading votes. Let's go to Janice Laws. Okay. Now, Janice Laws, whenever you find that picture, there she is. There's Janice. Janice running for insurance commissioner, I'm pretty sure. State insurance commissioner against Jim Beck, okay. Let's see if you come out and vote for her. You might vote for Thornton. And you might vote for Stacey Abrams. If you come out to vote for Stacey Abrams, you might vote for her. You might vote for Thornton. I mean, we could just keep going around and around. The coffee is brewing, GOP. And you better be careful. Because all they need is one Republican held today, state constitutional office. And they will go through the roof of what they've done. All right? They have put a plan together that the GOP better figure out. Now, here's the difference. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you, all right? So let's go to one more. Sarah Riggs Amico, I guess it's her name. Sarah Riggs Amico. Now, well, wait a minute. Now you showed us Obama, okay? You showed us Janice Laws. You showed us Thornton. Now you're going over here. How does this fit into this? I'll tell you how this fits in. She is running for lieutenant governor of the state of Georgia. Lieutenant governor of the state of Georgia. Now, you're probably going to have to stick around for 9 for the rest of this. But she is running for, and her name is Sarah. And Sarah's running for lieutenant governor. So yes, I'm running for lieutenant governor in order to fight for Georgia's working families. This is the opening statement I've read. I know Georgia Republican nominee Brian Kemp told me not to read Democrat propaganda. I have to come here and do this. My goal is to have you so angry today that you get up and figure out that there's something needs to be done, because so goes Georgia, goes the country. My name is Sarah Riggs Amico. I'm a proud business owner who employs thousands of union truckers and mechanics. I'm a Christian, a wife, a mom, and I believe there's no problem we can't solve if we work together. Now, I know as you get further down in here, we can break it down. You're going to find all the liberal thoughts that she has. But I grew up in a rural town from an early age. My family taught me the values that make our country great. Faith, family, faith, education, hard work, serving others, and being a good neighbor. My family members are Republicans and Democrats, veterans and nurses, pastors and family workers, teachers and business owners. Political discussions during the holidays are lively and respectful. We know that whatever political differences we may have, we are first and foremost Americans. I remember a time when politicians were the same way. They didn't always agree with one another, but they could still work together to deliver results for the folks who were depending on them. She is running against Jeff Duncan. Now, I will tell you this. The people that will come out and vote for Janice Laws and vote for people that come out and vote for Janice Laws and vote for Thornton and vote for Abrams, put her back up. Who the hell told you to put her down? I'm not there yet. So the people that will come out and vote for Thornton, Laws, Stacey Abrams, and Obama's pulling the hope of the black vote in the first election he had, okay, in this state of Georgia. Oh, they're banking on it, all right? See, they will vote for her. They will vote for her. So they're trying to get that 5 or 6% or 4 or 5%. They're trying to grab that 4 or 5% because Democrats are always shy right now in the state of around that 6% number. So they're trying to pull that vote in, and they got a plan, and they'll vote for her. Now, the problem with they will vote for her, put up Jeff Duncan. Okay? Let's go ahead and find Jeff Duncan's picture. There's Jeff Duncan. I hope it is. I can't see across the room. I forgot my glasses in the other room. But there's Jeff Duncan, okay? Now, right here, in the spirit of transparency, Amanda knows she would be so upset right now if I was not honest about this. She doesn't know what I'm about to say. But she produced this show all through the primaries. And she knows I have said to you out there, I don't like Jeff Duncan. Now, what happens a lot of times in politics is you have these candidates run against each other, and then the very next day they're best friends, and you're like, well, wait a minute. Just yesterday you guys didn't like each other, so were you lying to us yesterday? I am one that can't do that. Now, I can't come in here and say, oh, kumbaya. Why, I was at the Kumbaya rally last night, and I sang unity songs, okay, with the Rainbow Coalition at the Kumbaya rally, and we had the drums going and everything, and we were singing peace songs, and I am now so on board that I'm coming to tell you I like Jeff Duncan. Now, the little problem I have is I didn't like him last week, and I still don't like him. I don't hate him, but I don't like Jeff Duncan. I watched that campaign. I don't like what happened. It's the only campaign in the state of Georgia that I think crossed the line when you put up, okay, when you put up a website encouraging people to sends you anonymous complaints against your opponent to use. Okay? Now, that being said, the long and the short of it is, Jeff Duncan won by 50.1% to David Schaefer's 49.9%. Either of the guys, put up David, let me see David Schaefer real quick, okay? Either of these two guys attended the Kumbaya Unity Rally for the Republicans in Georgia. Either guy. Schaefer waited for the provisional ballots to come in and there be a complete test, a check of all the ballots before he actually said that God did not have it in the plans for him to be a lieutenant governor. Now, we're going to get into this deeper at 9 o'clock, all right? But either of these two guys attended the Republican Kumbaya party. And according to their statements, there's not a lot of love under the big tent right now. Now, David Schaefer did not say anything ugly about Duncan other than the fact he never mentioned Duncan's name. And starting to see Facebook posts of "I will never vote for Jeff Duncan." I wouldn't get shocked if there's not a Facebook page soon that says "I will never vote for Jeff Duncan." Won't be shocked if there's a website soon that says "Never vote for Jeff Duncan." I'm going to take a break. You do not want to miss my 9 o'clock because I'm going to bring all this home. So goes Georgia, so goes the nation. We're going to talk about Paul Manafort. We're going to talk about Paul Manafort and his jackets. We're going to talk about Trump and his telling Robert Mueller to cut it out now. We're going to talk about all that. But we're also going to talk about why Obama endorsed Abrams in the first round. And you might be laughing, and I see all the notes on Facebook of how Obama endorsed her, and that is basically the death nail of her campaign. I'm not quite seeing it that way. But when I get done, maybe I will have you so upset with me that you'll go out and do something about it. That's my hope. Now look, it's time for Carla's Corner. We'll come back at 9 o'clock. We'll get back into politics. I got some things I want to share with you. And don't miss Throwback Thursday, BKP's new segment, Throwback Thursday. So we'll take a break, get Carla in here, and see what's going on in North Georgia besides the rain. I hope everybody's okay. Take us out of here.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com